Right, guys and girls, the Escort COSWORTH just arrived with us for our next sale. Looking $1 million. They do suit that colour, don't they? And I like the wheels. Yeah, I think they suit them as well. I think it looks nice. So, let's have a little wander around. Jack's already taken quite a lot of photographs, I believe. So, let's follow that up with one of my little walk rounds. And I'll try and show you the bits and pieces that... Shall we pop that back on for starters? Hang on, let's put it on that way so it doesn't... There you go. So, there you go. The usual areas that we like to have a look at. And again up there. We've got a fair bit of mirrory stuff on her. I think that's just an over cover, isn't it? From memory, was it? Oh no, it is the actual. No, they used to do one that went over, as well as obviously a complete replacement. So yeah, she's been blinged up a bit in there, bless her. In fact, while we are here with the bonnet open, let's fire up. Drove down earlier today. Right, first time I've started it, let's have a look and see what we've got. We've got an immobiliser here somewhere. Oh, we've got the old Vector. Let's see what happens now. Oh, the joy of immobilisers. Don't you just love immobilisers? I suppose they are a necessary evil. We've got a green light on there. Let's turn that off for starters, because that's a bit of a distraction, isn't it? When can we remove that? There you go, let's remove that. Right, let's just see what we've got now. It's more like it, there you are. Oh, more beeps, 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 beeps and beeps. There we are. Right, clean in there. Clean on there. Aftermarket wireless. Other than that, they don't tend to suffer too much, do they, with dash issues like some of the other cars. Obviously heated front screen as well there, or certainly a switch for it. It's lighting up. Front fogs, rear fogs, heated rear screen. I always thought the screens were on one side and the fogs were on another, but I might have been mistaken. 55 on the speedometer. You all know our take on mileage is. With the older cars, it's very, very difficult, if near on impossible, to start guaranteeing mileages unless you've got 1 or 2 owners and a load of history. Boost gauge. Ooh. Right, door shuts all nice and clean. So are the driver's door cards. It's all clean in there. VIN number is in there, we've already seen that. That looks about right from what I can see. Without starting to strip everything out. Send the right style. Again, they don't tend to have a lot of wear in the back, do they? No one goes in the back really, do they? So that's that. Have a little look in the boot. There for your space. So you never can see much, can you, in the boot of these? There's not an awful lot to see. Obviously had a multiplayer in it at some point. Cable's still there if you want to reintroduce one. Here's not a lot. You can't even get the carpet up very well with one hand, that's for sure. Parcel shelf all in one piece with the correct rubbers. In fact, they are quite a hard wearing RS, aren't they, in comparison to some of the others. You know, the dashes are really good. You never get the banana parcel shelves as a rule. Seats and things seem to last longer. I don't know why, but they seem to have a longer lifespan than for Sierra, for argument's sake, and certainly a Capri. Down this side again, shuts are good, door shuts are good. No horrible smudges on the seal around there. I think they should have a plastic reflector in there. I don't know if this one's got one. If not, I'm sure you'll be able to find some of those. There you go, thought as much. Straight on the body, gaps look nice. I haven't seen any major dramas on it. There's nothing visual as far as any, like I say, any big issues as far as I can see. All looks quite clean and smart and tidy on there. And I think I do tend to agree with Jack. I think they're even more iconic than a three-door Sierra. I really do. Three-door Sierra, they're lovely. I suppose it depends on what era you spent your time driving, doesn't it, or learnt to drive, or what poster you had on your bedroom wall. And they are an iconic car, aren't they? They are a bonny thing, built back in the day where you can tell you had an RS. Everyone can tell you had an RS. You can tell from 100 feet away it was an RS, whereas today you can't, can you? Bonny looking car, nicely presented there, all nice and clean in the back there. Look, Brembo's, sorry, AP's on the front. Sorry, I've just been doing a Subaru. AP's on the front there with some nice discs. All in all, quite an eyeful. And the added bonus of, I haven't gone through every scrap of paperwork, but we have a lovely folder full. Now, you could take your time with all this paperwork, couldn't you? And you can put it in some nice ring backs, couldn't you? Ring binder things with some clear wallets. And you could probably, if you really needed to, you could probably pack that, well, Lane Turbo, is it on a Burton Power? You could probably pack that out to 2 folders worth, couldn't you, there? Because at the moment it's just literally putting that wooden cardboard, almost wood. And then we've got quite a few stamps in here that you'll have to go through when you come down. More at the back there, all sorts of bits and pieces. I don't know, I can never quite remember where they record the actual car itself in here. Is it at the front here somewhere? But again, it's here, so you can have a good look through and see. They're a little bit of a haphazard type service record, weren't they, really? But the good thing about it is we've got some receipts here, and I'd like to think that some of the receipts here will tally up with some of the stamps there, obviously, so we can just double check them back. There you go. Yeah, that's nice. When you've actually got like a printed or a written account there, it's nice, isn't it? So there's all sorts there. The key, locking wheel nut key is in there as well. So a load of paperwork to look through when you do come down, which is nice. And then the car itself, yeah, we're going to keep it obviously inside here on display. So please feel free to come down. The idea of these videos and the photographs is just that. It's just literally just to give you guys back at home there just a little bit more of a feel for what we've got. And then you can then include it, or you can dismiss it, can't you, in your thoughts as far as moving forward and treating yourself to one. And on that note of treating yourself to one, I think you should, because the world's going crazier by the minute, and it's not going to be long before you can't have one. So the best thing you can do is get one and come and have a look at this one.